Hello, SAPA. This is the weekly update for the March 12th show, which will be held at Etowah High School this weekend. Here's the floor plan. You'll be entering on the audience's left side, opening the floor from the left to the right over the vertical timeline, and then exiting out the audience's upper right-hand side. So this week, we are having a vertical timeline opening from the audience's perspective left to right. Some information about the Etowah show. Masks for performers, staff, and spectators are strongly encouraged while inside the building. We have a vertical timeline, as I mentioned earlier. Warm-up will be separated into both equipment and body, so be sure to check your times there. We will not be having an in-person retreat ceremony. Again, scores will be read at the completion of each half-day contest, and there will be no in-person critique this weekend. Some contest reminders. Number of performing members that you declare at check-in must match those that are on the floor for performance. Anyone who enters the contest facility in any capacity, either to help or to perform, must be wearing a wristband. Again, remember, you receive 7 additional wristbands on top of what you receive for your declared performers that day. If you have additional needs above those 7, you will need to purchase your wristbands for $12 per wristband on GoFan. Again, this is just for the courtesy of our show hosts, as every wristband goes back to their band program. And we want to thank them and encourage them to continue to hosting for us in the future. Other contest reminders, make sure you're keeping up with those director badges. They cannot be replaced if they are lost. If you have any soundtrack changes, upload them into Competition Suite by 8 p.m. on Friday to be included in the next day. Again, this is only for soundtrack changes. In the last month of the season, we're coming up on SAPA Championships very soon. So let's keep supporting Team SAPA all the way until the end. Some COVID reminders that masks are encouraged for everyone inside the show facility. We might need to make changes to this current mask policy depending on risk factors in the area. So we will communicate any changes that we have to you within these weekly updates. SAPA Championships is only a few weeks away. We have some really exciting social media campaigns. I've sent an email to all directors regarding the social media campaigns, one of which is a 10 to 15 second video of advice from performers to prepare for SAPA Championships. And the other, of course, is preparing for the Instagram takeovers that will be occurring over SAPA Championships weekend. If this is of interest to you, be sure that you are filling out those forms and sending that to me so I can get that put together for our campaigns. We have a SAPA Championships hotel room deal, some discounted rates and different blocks for hotels. Please go to tinyurl.com/SAPA Hotel for a list of all the hotels that are currently participating in the SAPA Championships discounted block rate. These rooms will go very quickly, so be sure to check and get those rooms registered as soon as possible. Information about awards ceremony at SAPA Championships will be released within the next week. We've had lots of questions about what retreat will look like at SAPA Championships. We are still making some decisions and working through some ideas. We should have that to you within a week. So thank you for being patient on that. Next week, we will be at Beaufort High School on March 19th. Ticket sales will open on Sunday, March 13th at 1 p.m. As a reminder, we are now moving into daylight savings time. So be sure to spring your clock forward 1 hour in order to be able to get the tickets when they open at the proper time. Of course, any changes we have for the show, we will communicate to you as soon as we have it. Let's have another great week, SAPA.